Caesar Augustus in Rome had said that every man and his family must return to his hometown. There, they would be counted in tax. The town of Bethlehem had to deal with many new arrivals.
Business is good. Our rooms are almost full.
But we have a problem. There's a woman outside who's going to have a baby very soon. Do we have room for them?
We have no room for something like that.
But we cannot just tell her to have the baby on the street.
I suppose you are right. They can take shelter in the stable. It's only a cave, but the animals will help to make it warm. They must pay the full price, though.
It was late in the evening a few days later when the innkeeper began to lock his doors. He was just closing his door for the night when he heard a woman coming up the street. He looked closely and recognized them. They were shepherds. Why were they away from their flocks?
What are all of you doing here?
We have just seen a wonderful sight. Angels, so many angels.
Their voices were so beautiful.
Why would you see angels?
I don't know why God will bless us which is such a sight. We are just simple shepherds and are unworthy of such an honor.
Such voices, I will remember them for the rest of my life.
That was all? You heard angels singing, so you came into my town? If you are not careful, the next thing you'll hear singing is wolves as they get ready to devour your flocks.
We are not so silly that we would leave our sheep without protection. The angels did not sing. They gave us a message also. A king has been born.
A king. We have a king in Jerusalem.
Not him. A Jewish king. The promised Messiah.
Did the angels tell you what house you'd find this king in?
Not a house. He said we would find the baby in a manger. That must mean the child is in a stable.
There are so many stables in this town, it may take a long time to find him.
Maybe not so long. A couple who was having a baby is staying in my stable. Perhaps they are the ones who you seek.
Thank you, thank you.
The innkeeper followed the shepherds. They went back to the cave and turned the inn. An empty stall was home to look up at. There, in a manger filled with straw, was a tiny baby. The innkeeper did not go to see the child, but the shepherds did.
This is the child the angel spoke of. This is wonderful.
We must go and tell others what we have seen and heard.
The innkeeper watched the shepherds as they left. He knew they would tell everyone what they had seen. The innkeeper did not know what to think. He stood outside the stable door and looked up at the sky. There he saw a great new star.
That must be the king's star. Perhaps the shepherds did hear angels tonight. Perhaps this was a birthday for the king.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I'm Megan Bauer, and I was the innkeeper's wife.
I'm Samantha Schwerty, and I was the shepherd.
I'm Katie Spears, and I was a shepherd.
I'm Nicole Seidel, and I was a shepherd.
I'm Cole Collison, and I was an innkeeper.
I'm Sage Pedig, and I was the narrator.
Hello, I'm Jordan Ford with Live Action News. I'm on the scene at the community center with 3 different holidays are on display. Hi, Mom! Move it. First, let's talk to Mike and Marie. They are here to talk about Christmas traditions. What would you like to tell our audience?
Oh, thanks, Jordan. I think they might want to know about our Advent candles in this wreath. It's a special tradition, though not everyone who celebrates Christmas uses Advent candles.
Some people like Advent calendars instead. You know those December calendars with little doors to open each day? Sometimes they have candy or tiny ornaments hidden in them. They're a fun way to count down the days until Christmas.
But we like the Advent wreath. It has 5 candles. We light each one on the 4 Sundays before Christmas. Then on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, we light the 5th one.
What do the different colors stand for? You see that there are 3 lavender candles.
They look purple to me.
Of course they do. The lavender candles stand for hope, peace, and love.
There is 1 pink or rose candle. It represents joy. It could be purple instead of pink.
The white candle is the one we light on Christmas Day. It's called the Christ candle, and it stands for the birth of Jesus. So how does it work exactly?
On the first Sunday, light a purple candle, read some Bible verses about hope and pray. On the second Sunday, light 2 purple candles, read verses about love and pray.
On the third Sunday, you light 2 purple candles and the pink candle if you have one. Otherwise, you can light 3 purple candles, read verses about joy, and pray.
On the fourth Sunday, you light 4 purple and pink candles, read verses about peace, and pray.
On Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, you light all the candles, including the white candle. You read the Christmas story in the Bible, and you give thanks and prayer.
Of course, sometime Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, there will be time to open presents.
A very interesting tradition, to be sure. Very colorful.
Merry Christmas.
Here we have David. Hanukkah is his holiday. It looks like candles are an important part of your traditions. Am I right?
Right you are, Jordan. Hanukkah is a Jewish holiday.
And I know what that is called.
Hey, watch what you're doing.
It's a menorah.
Move along now, you've had your fun.
As I was saying, Hanukkah is a Hebrew word meaning dedication. Our candles are blue. They represent spirit, courage, justice, and hope.
I see you have 9 candles. Hanukkah must last 9 days, right?
Wrong. Actually, we celebrate 8 days of Hanukkah. 8 candles symbolize the number of the miracle of the lit temple lantern lasted one time in distant history. The 9th candle is the helper candle. It is called the Samash. We used it to light the others.
Ah, I understand.
We light candles from left to right, 1 on the first night, 2 on the second, and so on. Each night, as we light the candles, we recite prayers and sing songs. On the 8th night, we exchange gifts too.
That sounds like a special time. Thank you for sharing your holiday with us.
Shalom. That means peace.
Shalom to you too. Don't even think about it.
Oh man, I was just trying to have some fun and be on TV.
The third holiday on display here is Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa is a Swahili word meaning first fruits. Lamar and Rayburn are on hand to tell us about it. What can you tell us about your interesting looking candelabra thing here?
Well, first of all, this is called a Kanara. It holds 7 candles for the 7 days of Kwanzaa.
I see 3 colors of candles. I hope that there is a meaning in the colors.
Yes, there is a meaning in the colors. See the black candle in the center? That candle represents the color of our skin. It is the first candle we light. We celebrate unity when we light the black candle.
The 3 red candles on this side stand for the struggles we sometimes face. A red candle is lit on the 2nd, 4th, and 6th days of Kwanzaa. You start with the candle next to the black candle and then work your way out.
The remaining 3 candles are green for the prosperous future. We light a green candle on the 3rd, 5th, and 7th days of Kwanzaa. By the 7th day, all the candles will be lit.
And do you offer special prayers with your tradition?
Kwanzaa isn't a religious holiday. It's about celebrating family and community.
Of course, families can pray if they want to. If a family is using the Kanara at the evening meal, for example, they might light the candles before offering a prayer of thanks for the food. But that's up to each family.
The 7 days of Kwanzaa are set aside to do things. Every day is different.
What do you mean?
The first day, the family hangs out together. The next day, they learn family of culture's traditions. The adults might teach the children something new.
On the 3rd day, the family works together to do a chore. I know. That doesn't seem like a holiday activity, but working together doesn't happen as often as it should, so it's a good experience.
The 4th day is better. If the family has been saving coins all year, that's the day to go shopping. The idea is the whole family puts money into the penny bank, and the whole family picks out a gift that everyone can enjoy. It can be a CD player or a game or something.
Can we wrap this up? I'm on a tight schedule.
Okay, day 5 is for finding our purpose, day 6 is for exercising our creativity, and day 7?
Is for our peace party. It falls on New Year's Day, so we light all the candles. On the Kanara and have a great time. Habarigani.
That's the greeting we say to start each day of Kwanzaa.
Thank you very much. Perhaps the use of candles during these 3 holidays have something to do with the chill of the air and the long dark nights. We hope you've enjoyed learning about these holiday traditions. No matter which of these holidays you celebrate, or if you celebrate nothing at all, Live Action News will like to wish you a Happy New Year. I'm Jordan Ford. Till next time.
I love you, Mom. I'm on TV.
Happy
holidays.
I'm Kyle Berg as Jordan Ford.
I'm Zach Bading, and I'm a mischievous bystander. I'm Anthony House, and I'm Marie.
I'm Michael Schreck, and I was Mike.
I'm Nathan Krieger, and I'm David.
I'm Blaise Gunnarsson, and I was Lamar.
I'm Kara Peter, and I was Raven.
It was a frosty day in Shiver Valley. The trees grow under the heavy snow. Pip the polar bear was out. The big paws crunched in the snow.
What makes a good snowman, dear? Think, Rain, think.
Revan the reindeer wandered down the path. There were a green sprig of holly on one antler. He almost missed his white friend in the white snow. He dropped his apple in surprise.
Pip, what are you doing out here? Shouldn't you be sleeping?
I got no time to sleep. I've got to find a gift for Snyder.
Is that the snowman with the blue and red baseball cap?
That's the one. Do you have any ideas? It is so hard to shop for a snowman.
You could give him a new hat or a scarf.
No, he has lots of hats and scarves already.
Revan bit into his apple. He munched and crunched. His mom had sent him a box of apples from the sunny south for Christmas. This gave Revan an idea.
What do snowmen eat? Maybe you could give Snyder an apple or an orange.
Snyder only eats snow cones and icicles.
The sun popped out. And lit up the sunny landscape. Suddenly there came a flapping sound. A large goose landed in the snow and looked up at Revan.
What is a goose doing in Silver Valley?
Hello, Goose. My name is Pip. This is my friend Revan.
Wah, wah, I am the Christmas goose. Wah.
I think I've heard of you.
Are you in a story called A Christmas Carol?
No, that was my uncle.
The polar bear, the reindeer, and the goose walked down the snowy path. What would make the snowman happy? Could Pip find the perfect present for Snyder? Speaking of Snyder the snowman, there he was up ahead. He seemed to squint and look off into the distance.
Yeah, Snyder.
Hey there, snowman.
Wah, wah.
Snyder took off at a fast trot. Pip lumbered after him. The Christmas goose flew after them. They came to a stop as Snyder the snowman rubbed his eyes and looked at them.
Hello, friend. What are you doing this bright day?
The animals couldn't tell him that they were trying to think of a good gift. They stuttered and muttered. Blah, 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 blah. Pip said they were going to play in the snow. The others quickly agreed.
That sounds like fun. Maybe I'll stay in the shade of that fir tree and watch.
Really? Want? Don't snowmen love to play in the snow? Want?
Maybe some snowmen do, but not me. Sun hurts my eyes. It makes the snow too red.
The animals had to do as they said. After a short game of snowball play, the friends said goodbye. Pip hurried home. He opened the front doors till he found what he was looking for. Then he took the object and wrapped it in pretty paper. On Christmas Day, Pip went to see his friend Snyder. In honor of the holiday, Snyder wore a black top hat with his friend collie on it.
Merry Christmas, Snyder. This is for you.
Wow, thank you, Pip. What is it? Hey, this is just what I wanted. How did you know?
Try them on.
How do I look?
You look like one cool snowman.
Next time you play a snowball tag, you count me in. Merry Christmas, Pip.
Merry Christmas! I was Haley Wallace and I was the Christmas goose.
I'm Madison Leonard, and I was Revan the reindeer.
I'm Peyton Higby and I'm Spit the polar bear.
I'm Trey Kenobi and I was the narrator.
I'm Curtis Ramsey, I was my snowman.
I'm Garrett Leader, and sound effects.